Hey everybody, my name is Alan Smithson. I'm the CEO of Smithson Martin, and we make the Emulator, and the Emulator is multi-touch software for any MIDI titles. We originally made it for Traktor to be used as a DJ controller, and of course many people saw the big touchscreen that we had, and we now have adopted that to work with all sorts of different software, but also we've developed a smaller version of that, a tabletop version that uses a capacitive technology now. So we've got a tabletop, studio version. We've got one that lighting people are using as a lighting desk wing, and DJs are using it in DJ booths. And then of course we've got the big one. So this is Emulator modular. Whatever software you have, you put it in full screen, leave it underneath, and then you go into your modular software, and it starts as a black window. And so you start with a black window on top of the software that you want to control, and what you do is you cut holes out where you need to see certain things from the underlying software. And in this case we've got waveforms, we've got some meters that we want to see, and so I've put little holes around everything, and then I'm going to cut the holes out, and that way it'll show you, and you can interact with the underlying software. So it's almost like having a sheet of paper over another document and then cutting a hole where you want to read the underlying document. You can put buttons and knobs and faders, and if you use the transparency feature, you can see underneath what's going on, and that'll allow you to look at the underlying software, see what parts you do need, see what parts you need to see, and you can map it all out. It's very simple to use. It's got buttons, sliders, knobs, faders. It's got an XY pad for effects, encoders, decoration. It has everything you need to MIDI map multi-touch, and multi-touch meaning more than 2 touch points. Our current large screen is 6 touch points, and the smaller one, the desktop version, is 4 touch points. And we've tested all the hardware, and we finally found a hardware that we're comfortable with putting our name on, and the hardware is absolutely incredible. And even though some people will say, okay, well, it's a little bit expensive for me, and yes, I get it, the technology is growing fast, but it's like buying a 50-inch TV 10 years ago. They were really expensive, and now they're 500 bucks. Technology will go down in price, and actually when we launched this a couple months ago at NAMM, the desk was $2,500, and already we've got it down to $16.99. So the prices are going, and they're dropping as fast as we can get them to drop. And I think it's important to know also that our software is available for download to use on any touchscreen. So you can use a touchscreen tablet, you can use a tablet PC, you could use an all-in-one computer. A lot of these don't work as accurate as they should, so we do have a list of them on our website that we've tested, and they're okay. And then of course we have our hardware, which we've tested, and it works perfect. But if somebody wants to just download the software and give it a try, it's only $99 for the software, so you're not going to break the bank on that. And then you can buy a touchscreen. I think the Dell ST2220T is 300 bucks. It's cheap and cheery, and it works. It's not perfect, but it works. So having said that, making the layout is simple. You've got all the different things. You can actually use buttons, faders, knobs. You can use animated GIFs if you want as your buttons. You can put a picture of your wife going, stop, stop, yelling at you and stuff like that. So it's really cool. Yeah, and that's Emulator in a nutshell. And we're working on some other products that are coming for the controller market as well. So thank you very much. Our Twitter is @Smithson Martin if you want to follow us. All the updates and stuff go through our Twitter page, as well as our website, smithsonmartin.com.